Hello, in this video I will show you how you can use the auto tagging support from the vpin-studio to organize even larger amounts of tables. For that I will show you where you can find tags and how you can add and remove them and also automatically apply them. So first of all, let's have a look where you can find tags. From the original Pinner-Popper UI, you know, the games manager and the field tags. So we are talking about this field here, and the vpin-studio visualizes these tags inside the data manager. So once you double click on the table, you have this tab called tags and comments. Comments you may already know. If not, check out the separate video about this. And as for tags, you see the tags that have been added here with these nice bullets here, and you can now add additional tags whatever you like. For example, awesome table, and press enter, and then the tag is added, and once you press save, the tag is added. The tags of a table are not only visible in the data manager but also here in the table data outliner, where you can find them below the notes section. And a very nice feature is that you can directly remove tags here by clicking on the remove icon, and also filter them by clicking on the text. So as you can see here, the filter has been enabled, and the tag including pubback includes pubback has been added, and this way you can filter for various tables only by applying the tag to the search. Of course, when you have larger amounts of tables with different tags, you may want to organize them and bulk tag and add and remove tags. So let's first reset the filter, and then we can select a bunch of tables, right click, and have here the tag table action. And here you have the option to add and remove tags. For example, I could remove existing tags by checking including pubback. I can remove then these tags from the selected tables, or I can add a new tag called I don't know, new tables. Press save, and then all the selected tables, as you can see here on the right, have this new tag. And this can be quite helpful when you want to create playlists or when you want to clean up the actual tagging data. When you have some tables that shouldn't have, for example, a VR tag, you can easily filter them then this way and update, add and remove the tagging. In addition to these general tagging options, you have also some new tagging options in the preferences. So if you open the preferences and go to the validator settings, you see that these have been renamed to validators and tagging, because all validators can be configured with some automatic tagging. For example, here for the screen validators, you have I've enabled here the backglass and the wheel screen, and I've enabled auto tagging here, which means that if I change the asset, the tags that are configured here will be automatically applied. This is extremely useful when you want to make sure that your recordings are up to date and match with the actually selected and configured media. So here it would make sense to say, okay, recording required, and yeah, then the tag would be applied. If we change the asset, we can quickly test it. For example, we have here data, and if I open the asset manager, let's delete the existing wheel, reload a new one, download a new one, or here's the same again, and once the wheel is changed, you see the tag has been added, recording required. And this is of course extremely useful because for other assets, so if we go to the preference again, so you see that the table validators also has an auto tagging field, and this is used when you replace a table. So you have this upload dialog when you can upload and import or upload and replace a table. And of course, when you replace a table, it is most likely that the play field will look different and you want to re-record it because of different lighting or something. And here again, you can also say recording required. And last but not least, of course, backglasses. When the backglass changed, you can also add the recording required tag here. Let's also test it again for it later. I remove the recording required, add some backglass. Okay, doesn't matter which one actually. Okay, and as you can see, the tag has been added. So this overall is quite useful, and you can of course then later on use it also for playlists, and yeah, create a new playlist based on text using the filtering, saving them, and with bulk tagging and so on. You have quite some options to yeah, organize the tables this way. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the feature so far. If you have any ideas or improvement ideas, feel free to drop a comment or contact me on my Discord. And until then, have fun. Bye.